While the Vita has been in a coma for a year, its mother and creator Sony has not come to see it ever since. Some say Sony has the cure to help fix the Vita, but they refuse to tell the hospital. Why do they refuse, you ask? Some
Because they're pussies.
Boy, if you don't get the Some claim Sony believes it costs too much money. Others think they are just extremely lazy. But one boy knew how to cure it. He has been telling the hospitals for countless months, even years, but nobody listens. He visited countless days in an attempt to help, bearing many gifts, hoping to spark interest back into Sony, but with no prevail. Now, 6 months later, it seems the boy has yet another possible cure for the Vita. He has contacted True Nigga Network, us, to help broadcast and bring awareness to his message he has been so helplessly trying to tell. It is my pleasure to introduce Jammer Homie Quan.
This one is so much better than the one I ate. The one I had first was awful. It was crusty and shit. Nah. Got one more. Save for it. Now I know the first thing you may or may not be asking is, these aren't correct results. And I know, I just rushed. I had to put down some results really quickly after my diagnostics. They're not accurate. A little bit wavy. There's some wiggle room. Digital only. Now, what am I talking about when I'm talking about digital only? And what is this cure that I supposedly have for the Vita? Now, this isn't so much a cure. This is so much more of. This is more of a patch. Okay, a bandage. Okay, to stop the bleeding, basically. Because we're looking at this situation, the Vita situation, in an actual crisis, as in it's actually dying, bleeding out, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you know at this point that we do get Vita games, we do get those AAA, Japanese titles. Not frequently, but we do get them at some point, sometimes. For example, Resident Evil Revelations 2, Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth, Sword Art Online Lost Song, Hyperdimension Neptunia gets a bunch of releases. Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment was a while ago, but it's just an example I'm going to be using. There's many more games that are coming, and they are sort of AAA. Now, the big factor and the main thing I'm talking about in this video, though, is the ones that are, yes, digital only. So what's the problem with these digital only games? The problem comes to hand when memory cards are so expensive, okay? Digital only. Why the hell are they gonna release all these games digital only and not reduce the prices of these bastards? Digital only. It doesn't make sense to me, bro. Like, I'm not paying $100 for 64 gigabyte. I don't give a fuck if it's $80 now because of a discount. I don't care if it even goes down to 60. I'm not paying that much. The max I'll pay for a 64 gigabyte is like $40, $30, $40, $50. I'm not going any higher, any lower. If it's $1 more, I'm not buying it. But for real, you can't be bringing out all these games on the Vita and expect us to be able to fit all of these games on our Vitas. I've been struggling with an 8 gigabyte for the longest time. I got the first edition bundle, it came with a 4 gigabyte memory card. And at that time, I was still a dense motherfucker, okay? I was still dense as shit. I didn't buy anything. I stayed with that 4 gigabyte. Because at the time, not as many games were coming out that were digital only, That's why in the beginning of the Vita's life, I had a bunch of physical games. And it just slowly slowed the hell down. And the last physical game I bought was, I imported Sword Art Online Lost Song. Because I thought it wasn't going to be physical in the US. But you really can't be doing this, Sony. You cannot bring, especially Digimon Cyber Sleuth. How do you expect it to do very good if it's going to be digital only, okay? Because now, if it wasn't for PS4, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do because I don't have space on my 8 GB. And like I said, I'm not buying, I'm not upgrading, because that money that goes into the memory card could be used to buy another game. A 32 GB could be used to buy 2 Vita games even, and a PS4 game even, or like two PS Vita games or a PS4 game. And then the 64 GB, don't even get me started on that shit. Don't even get me started. The prices are ridiculous, dude. If they could just lower those prices, I'm telling you, it would make a world of difference, because people would start buying the memory cards. If I want to get an 8 GB, I should not have to pay $40 or $20. 8 GB, my nigga? What the fuck? Shit is insane, dude. And it's so crazy that they still, to this day, don't do anything with it. It's crazy that they still refuse to do anything with it. They don't, and there's no sign of whatsoever that they're gonna even do it. You know, Black Friday, there's not even any deals on it. What the fuck? It's just outrageous that we're getting good games digital only, but then we have no space to fucking put them. No space to fucking put them. And I'm actually really mad that I did buy Persona 4 on online, physical or digital. I'm really mad I did that. If I would have got that physical Persona 4 Golden, honestly, I'd be in a world of less struggle right now, because I literally don't have a single kilobyte of space. I don't have a single kilobyte of space. Man, it's insane, dude. It's insane that they're really not even thinking. They're not thinking about it. They're not even thinking about lowering them, and they really need to. It's crazy. Other than that, dude, that's all I gotta say. Look, I know you guys like this. This could definitely help the Vita. It could definitely help the Vita lower those memory cards, because then I'd start buying them. I'd buy a 16 probably, and then I'd download, like, oh my god. I just remember the story. When that flash sale, I wanted to get Tales of Heart R because it was for like $5, because I never played it. I had no space to fucking buy it. Like, I had no, that bitch is digital only, so what the fuck am I gonna do, dude? Like, I wanna try these games out, but I fucking can't fit them. I can't fit them. Fucked up. So I'll see my squad later, dude. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. See you guys later. I don't really want to.